You don't need no one else, you don't need nobody else, no.
Let me go turn this off. So I know lighting is obviously not the best, and you're probably like, what's going on? What is this like pretty twinkly light over here? It is nighttime. Hold on, I have a brighter light. Did that help at all? I think it did. Anyway, it's nighttime. I think it's, what time is it? It is 9 o'clock. And I woke up from a nap and decided I wanted to film a video, so that's what we're doing. Recently I posted on Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat, you need to follow me on all these things if you don't, that I distressed these high-waisted jeans, and they turned out really, really cool. I'll insert a picture here. I have them on right now also. And I'm like obsessed with them. And so I went to the thrift store today and found more goodies to cut up. So I figured I'd show off my technique. I don't know how much of a tutorial this will be. I don't know how to describe what I do when I do it. I just kind of wing it. Like, honestly, everyone was asking me how I did those jeans, and honestly, YouTube is a beautiful thing, and it helped. And then I just kind of like went with whatever I thought looked good. Also, I have to shout out it's Instagram. This girl, her Instagram is just goals. She's goals AF as fuck, for those of you who don't say AF like me. I'll have her link down below. It's Gold Gypsy. I don't know her. I don't know who she is, but she is amazing. I've seen her pictures on Tumblr a billion times, and I finally found her Instagram, like the source for all these amazing outfits, and I was like, oh my god, and I just got so inspired and started cutting things up. So that's that. I just had to shout her out because a lot of this is inspired by her. I don't want to ramble too much. We should just get into it, right? I should just shut up? Okay. But yeah, I will maybe do like a series of these if you guys care. I mean, it's hard because like you're not gonna get exactly what I got at the thrift store, but it might inspire you to go cut some things up. I don't know. So this is my little thrift store finds DIY. I don't know what I'm gonna title this. Yeah, hang out with me while I cut things up, okay? Okay. So first off is this polo shirt. Of course I found polo in the thrift store. Who do you think I am? This is the first polo piece I found. I found another one too, but this one, I just really, really like the color. But I was thinking I kind of want to make it a crop top. This is pretty self-explanatory what I'm going to do here. I'm literally just going to cut. I always like just put things on, and honestly I don't even mark things. I just kind of wing it, but I might end up marking this one because I don't know. Like, I want it to fit, you know, like that. I think it'd be really cute as a crop top. It's cute as a shirt, but like, meh. So I currently have a bunch of stuff on my floor from doing these jeans. Also, I'm gonna have music on in the background because I can't do this without music. And of course I have Hotline Bling on. Where are my scissors? Okay, so I made little tiny markings like right here. It's very like overexposed right here, but anyway, honestly just gonna cut straight, so this isn't really that crazy. I know when they're Hotline Bling. Cool thing about this is like just thrift store finds in general. It's like if it turns out shitty, it's all good. Like, you spent $2. I mean, it sucks if you like really like the piece and you're like, man, I'll never see something like this again, but this cost $2.95 for this shirt. So if this turns out shitty, we all good. And then I always like, see how it, can you see how it is? I just like to stretch it so it kind of folds, like curls up like that. So that's what we got. Let's try it on. It's a process of like, try it on, put it down, try it on, put it on. But like, let's try it on real quick, see where we're at. Sometimes I like to make the front higher than the back, but I think I'm gonna do this one just straight around. Woo! So that's that. That was pretty easy, right? I mean, you can obviously cut it as to your preference, but I think this is pretty good. I just wanted to hit right on my belly button. And yeah, this is cute to me. I don't want to touch the sleeves. I don't want to do anything. I think this is cute the way it is. So one done. That was really easy. Hope my music's not distracting, but like real quick, look at this really cute jacket I found at the thrift store today. I'm not doing anything to this. I just wanted to show this off. Like, what? Payback's a bitch and you know that shit. I'm so obsessed with this. I'm sorry. I think it was like $4. I'm hyped with this Nike. It's so like thin and perfect. Oh my god. Hype is not even the word. Okay, I'm done showing off. So the next find I'm so happy about. Oh my god. Yes, it is polo. When I find polo in the thrift store, it's just like heaven sent, because half the time I'm not even looking for it, and I like touch something and I'm like, oh my god, this is cute. And then I see the label and I'm like, oh, of course it's cute. It's polo. So this actually was just crazy that I found this because, again, I'm gonna relate back to this girl's Instagram. I'll insert her picture here. She had a Ralph Lauren crew neck that she cut up, and I was like, oh my god, if I could find a Ralph Lauren crew neck, that would be love. And sure enough, like, here we are. This is a large, so it's huge, and I'm gonna just honestly cut it the way that she did. Girl, if you ever see this, you're the bomb, and I love you. She'll probably never see this though, but anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna make this super crop because it is super big. Like I said, it's a large. I found this in the women's section. Everything here today I actually found in the women's section, which is a shocker because usually I find everything in the men's section. But yeah, let's cut this up. I know I live in Florida and I'll probably not even wear this that much, but it's that cute that I don't care. Ooh, my best friend. Okay, let's do it, Ralph. Oh, I'm so excited. I didn't mark this, but I just know I have to cut it like at least that much off. It's a lot. Let's do it. Never cut a crew neck. This is the first. I also want to mention that I do not have fabric scissors, so this is probably gonna be a lot harder than it would be if I did. Oh, no, it's not that bad. I'll probably cut more, but it's always better to, like, you know, not cut as much and to cut too much and be like, oh shit. Woo! Hey! You better. You better. Alright, let's try this on. Yes! Check me out! Hey! This is so cute. This is everything I wanted and more. So I'm hyped. I just rolled up the sleeves a little bit. I may cut them later. They're a little tight. I don't know though. But I had to cut this a few times. Yeah, I had to cut this a few times to get it right. Cutting crew necks is a little weird. It hangs off your body a little differently than just a t-shirt. So I had to go back probably 4 or 5 times to cut more and more off just how I wanted it. It's a little longer in the back than in the front. I wanted it like that though. So yes, I'm so hyped. I'm so happy about this. This is so cute. Like shorts or even these jeans. Sorry, my music's still bumping. So this is the next crew neck I got. It looks different on camera. It looks more like cranberry-ish tone, but it's purple in person. It's like, honestly, I saw it and it reminded me of like Urban Outfitters. They have all those like cropped or slouchy crew necks. So I was like, well, I'm gonna make my own and not pay $50 at Urban Outfitters. I'm not sure. Do I want to make another cropped crew neck? Do I want to just make it a loungy shirt? Do I want to combine maybe both? Because I really just wanted a loungy like top. Like I just want to cut the neck off so that it's kind of like off the shoulder. I don't really know. Like I said, I'm winging this. What are we gonna do? All right. Well, first off, I'm going to turn down my music so you can hear me. I always usually when I cut necklines off of things, line up the stitched neckline that already exists there and just kind of cut maybe like an inch below that just to start off with. So that's what I'm gonna do first. So that's gone. I mean, I think it makes sense to make it a crop top, right? But it could just be an off-the-shoulder slouchy thing. Oh, decisions. So call me boring if you want and ignore the shirt I have on under this, but I think I'm gonna just leave it and, you know, maybe cut it in the future if I change my mind. I just really wanted like a comfy slouchy shirt, like off the shoulder. I mean, I could rock it like this. I could just rock one shoulder off. I don't know, I just kind of wanted it to be like slouchy and I would just wear it with like leggings or, I don't know, just a comfy shirt. So kind of simple, I know, but I think I'm gonna just leave this one like this and maybe come back to it in the future if I change my mind. I don't know. Now we move on to the jean shorts, which I hope doesn't make this video longer than it already is. Okay, on to the most tedious task of them all is jeans, cutting up jeans like this. I've already started these and I'll try to get like a closer shot of what's going on over here, but oh my god, I honestly just wing it. I don't really have a tutorial. I just YouTubed how to cut up jeans and that's how I got where I'm at. I got these little stringies going and this little thing going. I'm gonna do a little bit more. That's all I know how to do and that's all I'm gonna show you how to do. So let's get into that. I didn't realize how hard this is gonna be to film without somebody else here to help me film. Okay, anyway, so what do I want to do here? Alright, first I'll start off with the simple slit because I don't have to get too close to the camera for that one. We'll do another slit over here, I guess. So it's honestly pretty easy, and I just winged it when I first did it, but I just kind of, can you see what I'm doing? Pinch where I want to cut, and I think I'm going to just do another slit, like a little, maybe like smaller than the slit that's already there. And just cut into that if it wants to work. Okay, so you have a little incision, and then, you know, always make sure that you're not cutting through your jean. So I always like to hold it up because I'm not trying to make a whole hole in my jean. And you know, you got yourself a little slit there. Mine is never perfect, ever, so don't worry about perfection. It's a ripped jean, so obviously, you know. And if you mess up with ripped jeans, like I messed up on these jeans I have on right now, and you wouldn't know because that's how they're supposed to look, right? All right, anyway, so we have our hole, and it's really like not even an even hole. But this is the trick, tweezers. Honestly, you just take the tweezers, and I like to go like this, like pinch it like so, and just start pulling. And different things happen when you do this. I mean, or lay it down. It's really however you want to do it. But it'll just kind of start to fray the jean, and these little white strings will come out, and as you go, you'll see, like, you know, sometimes these strings are out of control and they're too long and you want to cut them or whatever. Also, you're going to get a bunch of stuff all over your carpet. I have a bunch of stuff over this carpet right now, and I desperately need a vacuum. So just prepare for that as well. Yeah, it's kind of tedious. And you might, like, can you even see? Like, you might get a white string that's from the jean. I like to just, like, pull a couple of those out. You'll see as you go that the blue holds in the white, if that makes any sense. It's kind of just running like a tic-tac-toe board on the jean. That's the best way I can describe it. And so when you pull out the blue, the white is loose. I'll show you a closer look when we do the other, the strings like this. When we do this, I'll show you. But yeah, this I'm just gonna fray away. And I just like the edges to be really frayed. Also, I want to mention that a lot of times in the tutorials you might look up, they'll say to put the jeans in the wash or dryer when you're done. I have yet to put these in the wash or dryer. I'm honestly a little scared to. I mean, I'm going to eventually, obviously. I'm going to have to wash my jeans, but I don't think you have to. I think it might help the fray, like, and get rid of some of the white strings if you didn't want so many. I think I'm going to make this a little bigger. See what I mean? Like, you can just kind of go as you go, like, figure out what you want to do. But as you can see, my back hurt very bad. When I was done doing this, my back hurt so bad doing these jeans I have on right now. Oh my god. And yeah, like, see, this is too much for me. Like, I don't really want that much, so I'll just snip away. And I don't know if you can see, but I'm starting to get these, like, strings, and I just kind of pull a couple down. Like, this is just if you want like a couple strings hanging out. But that is pretty much that one. I hope that even helped at all. Like I said, I'm not the best at tutorials. I'm just kind of like showing you how I do it and hoping you get the gist of it, but that is how that is done. Here's a closer look at the one that I just did. So you can see those little strings I was talking about that just kind of come up from the side. But yeah, you just take your tweezers and kind of pluck away and you'll get this kind of cool effect. Next, let's try this. So essentially for this, you will make 2 incisions. Is that the word? I'm trying to sound smart. Basically what you're doing, it's kind of hard to describe, is you're pulling out these blue pieces to leave the white string like that. So it's kind of hard to explain. Once you do it, I think you'll get it, but like I said, it's kind of like a tic-tac-toe board. And you can see on the reverse, like if you were to pull out all the blue, you would be left with the white. Like, see this white string that's already here? If I keep going, I'll have more and more white strings. So I'm gonna do it and try to show you the best I can. So warning, this is tedious and I'm not gonna film me doing the entire thing, but I'll just show you as I progress my my work. I wish you could see this. I wish I had somebody else to film this so I can get a close-up shot of what's happening. But I am pulling out all these little tiny strings. It takes a very long time, I'm not even gonna lie. So if you do this, try not to make the incision too big. My hair is getting messier and messier as this video progresses also. I got Justin Timberlake playing in the background. This is my Friday night. So I'm making progress, as you can see here. I'll show you a closer look. This is a little hard holding a camera and doing this with one hand, but so you can see the white strings that are coming, and you'll see I have these fuzzies everywhere. Oh, this is hard to do with one hand. So I'm pulling, you see how I'm pulling out that string? It's just like a row of the blue that you have to pull out. If that makes sense. If any of this video makes sense at all. Because when I looked up tutorials, they didn't really explain that well, and I kind of just figured it out. Like, I was just like, oh, I guess I just keep pulling these? But yes, that is what you do. This is so hard to do holding a camera. Yeah, so you would just literally pull out all the blue this way. So I'm not gonna film all that, and I will see you when I'm done. So these are what the finished product looks like so far. I think I'm gonna stop here. I mean, I might do more later. Like I said, most of my DIYs, I like stop, like, all right, I've had enough for the night. Like, this looks pretty much how I want it. But then, like, you know, you might wear them out and realize, like, hey, maybe I want to make this hole a little bigger or whatever. Or, you know, I might add something to the back eventually. I don't know, but for right now, that is the finished product, and I'm really, really happy with it. Does take a while. I did want to mention, I didn't mention this earlier, to watch out for your pockets. Like, as you can see, the pocket is sticking out right here. When you are making cuts and stuff, make sure you take the pockets out when you make your cuts, because then you won't have a pocket, and that's not okay. Those are the jean shorts. And that pretty much does it for this video. So now that my hair is officially messed up from trying things on and off, that does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, it was really, really hard to film by myself and kind of hard to show you how I do things. Honestly, I just learn as I go, and just kind of like be creative with it. Just however you feel, whatever you think looks good, try it. And if it doesn't work out, it was $2. It's not a big deal. Yeah, if you guys want to see more of these like thrifty videos, then maybe I'll keep going. I don't know, maybe we'll make this a thing. I honestly go to the thrift store like once a week. It's becoming a problem. I mean, at least it's not like I'm spending a lot of money, right? I'm trying to justify this. Anyway, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to comment down below anything, any requests that you want to see from me. Please let me know. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye. And these are the sunglasses. Now, these are cat eye, like I was just preaching about cat eyes. But they're also rounded, but they're also kind of square. Like, I just feel like they're everything.